like got their pipeline.
Yeah, they'll be paid. And you know, Jeff brings up a good point. Says, you know, so now you got, you know,
There's a ditch.
I would hope they got it. I would hope the engineer looked at that when they did the site plan. They said, okay, yeah, they did the calculations. That's all engineers are supposed to do.
I mean, it looks like there's supposed to be a drainage ditch along the road right there, pretty deep. So I would assume that was drained back towards.
I think it was. This,
Can it get through culverts and stuff?
that's exactly right.
Yeah, I can remember when all the roads were still in town.
I don't even know, is there, maybe there's even storm sewer right there, I'm not sure. There's no storm drain right there.
It's
in the
supposed to, it
road.
needs it, no, it's just swales. And then I think it's supposed to go east. Out to
Oh, they're gonna run it the other way.
I think that's the only way it can go. That's the only place
Out to that ditch, yeah, that would make.
And then it go out, yeah, like I would pass. Yeah.
Well, the parking lots have now.
I guess this is typical. 6:30, call the meeting to order. Everybody saying pledge of allegiance?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Call.
President Howell,
Here.
Councilman Sutton,
Here,
Vice President Newberry.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Correspondence, none. We still have appointments needed for Plan Commission, Traffic Commission, BZA, and 2 openings on the Town Council. Anybody out there interested?
volunteering.
I think
I'm
that,
interested in the BZA. Is that possible?
I don't know if you can be.
Since I'm part of the, and it's kind of the same thing, I mean, the building commissioner.
Because there's an
Then I have to
appeal.
approve, and then you guys have to approve it.
I'm gonna refer this to the attorney. I don't know how that, because he's gonna deny it, then he's gonna be on the board that sits for the appeals.
I'll look it out.
All right.
This sounds like a conflict, well. Just interested though.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Thanks. Approval meeting minutes.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Officers' reports?
Planning Commission, no report. BZA, no report. Traffic Commission, no report. Park Board.
It will meet this month, we have to.
Animal Control, no report. And Building Commissioner.
I got one. So this month of February, we've got 1 driveway repair, 4 contractor registrations, 1 electric upgrade, 2 peddler's permits. So coming out to a total of 8 permits in February to a total of $590.
What defines a peddler's permit?
Huh?
What defines a peddler's permit?
Somebody going around house to house selling something.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when Surf was out peddling, do they need one or?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I would say.
Okay. So only thing we need to do is ask them. If they don't have it, then.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Okay.
yeah, that's what I do.
So they've been here, what, a couple of years now? Fred probably hasn't, did Fred have that peddler's permit then, or do they have to keep doing it each year, I'm sure?
I don't know. Well, you probably gotta have it every year, don't they?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so you got a week to do it.
The only problem I had with, Frontier was they was knocking on doors in
Right.
the dark.
That's where I was kind of going, because, yeah,
Was that recently?
Yeah.
about,
The guy on a skateboard, he was skating around.
he was kind of belligerent too. I mean, he didn't want to, he didn't want to hear what you had to say usually. So,
Long ago,
yeah,
trying to stay far away from them.
but,
I just flat out told him I'm doing my job.
But yeah, I think that's.
So I told him, I said, hey, you need to
Okay.
register.
thank you. Clerk treasurer.
Personnel committee, no report. Facility coordinator, I had it down at the bottom, I should have had it up there. Tillinghast insurance, they rent space here at the town hall, and their lease has expired and they're no longer going to rent that space, so we have an availability for that space.
What's the rent on that?
175 currently.
175 a month.
Yeah, we're gonna get it cleaned out here in a couple weeks, so then
That's the
I'll,
one up here.
the one to the left next to Historical Society.
How big is it?
Yeah, Tillinghast is the one who creates all of our bonds.
Yeah,
Everything for us, so. They've been great to work with, but he's
Yeah.
retiring. so,
Greg's a good guy.
Yeah,
I just wondered, do you think the price on that should go up? I mean, I don't know.
yeah.
That sounds pretty.
Well, that's why I'm kind of wondering.
He never was there. He only wanted it available in case he had a client who
You
wanted
know,
one, which. you
The
know.
attorney used to have an office there, but I
Yeah.
guess they quit doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only $175 a month.
Yeah.
Just a subtle one.
Yeah.
When will you be putting that, shingle out for that for rent? I mean,
So probably next month. I want to get it all cleaned up real nice and get it ready for that, then I'll start everything.
how would we determine what a market value is on that?
Well,
I mean, it's not like we're in downtown LaPorte or Valpo, so, but
I'd like to see it
175.
go up to at least 200. But I did ask Modern Women, who's across the hall,
Mhm.
see if he had any other contacts that might be interested, and he said he didn't think.
What do they pay?
225.
Okay,
Oh,
Yeah.
and is it bigger than that?
yeah,
It is
Yeah.
bigger.
Mhm.
Well, it's gotta be that then at least.
200?
Well, if he's paying, Modern Woods is paying 225.
Greg's room is half the size of mine.
Oh, it is.
Yes.
Okay, I thought it was
No,
the
it's
other
not
one.
as
You
big.
said, okay.
No.
You know, when Steve set up the RMC building, somewhere he had a cost per foot. That's what he went by, but I don't know, it's still around here.
Yeah.
Look.
Take a look. I mean, we can set it next month
Mhm.
if you put that on the agenda.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nursing, no report. Also too, I got an email from Indiana Bond Bank, which you guys should have.
I have a question on NERC. Do they have any opinion on the whole, the Propel 30 project, you know?
Well, INDOT is there a lot, and he always gives transportation reports and stuff like that. He'll answer any questions, but never will give an opinion on it. I can ask.
Well, I mean, I would think we're a member, I would think that they would help, assist us on something, but,
Yeah, but just let me know what question you want me to ask.
okay. I mean, I would think that they're probably working with, I mean, have discussed this with Valpo and that.
Because I asked one time and they weren't at liberty to give me information. Because it still wasn't a final deal.
All right. Interesting.
All right, so the
Okay.
Indiana Bond Bank, they had sent out an email wanting to know if when we break ground for the wastewater plant, we were having a ribbon cutting, and they'd like to be a part of that, if we would like them to be. So that was really good to public works department and you all.
I would think this was probably something we want to do, but We're not, I don't think we're even close to being there. You know?
To be honest with you, that's way down the road.
Yeah,
But I would assume that they want to do something at that site.
I think you can let them know that we'll do that, if that's okay, if you guys agree.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just don't have a timetable.
yeah, okay. Yes.
All right. And that completes my reports.
Public Works report, Mr. Mack.
Not that much. I want to let you guys know that we are going to work on filters Monday. We have it scheduled for excavation, the one cell. Fearless is informed they're going to be here Tuesday morning to look at it, not proceed any farther than that. So we're just going to excavate it, identify the problem, and then put the filter back online after we do all the procedures. And then we'll schedule a day to repair that filter, put it back together.
So you can be without that one filter,
We can, yeah.
because you're not gonna feed from the,
Yeah, it's a five.
it's not the plenum on the bottom's common, but that's it.
Yeah, but we just shut that filter off. Once we excavate it, we'll just not need it, because we only do 200 gallons a minute. That's a 500 gallon minute
Oh, wow.
unit, so we have plenty of capacity. So we actually been operating now for quite a few months with just 4 cells, because we didn't want to disturb that one anymore. So, but Monday's a good day, and we got everything set up, got all the scaffold built, so we're hoping that everything goes well. So if you're around Tuesday morning, Kurt and Andrew are gonna be around.
Kurt's gonna be there, oh, I guess,
That's
all
what he
right.
said. Yeah. I asked him, and he said, all you can do, Kurt, is just look in the hole. He said, no, I might get in there.
No, you beat
saw you, you're not. You're way too big.
Yeah.
And that's really all I got otherwise. And we'll let you know how that turns out when we get to it. So any questions you want to?
No, I talked to Chuck a little bit. I would like to have a special meeting sometime and have Blue here so we can discuss the wastewater project, but I don't know what day we want to do that.
Well, you want me to, I agree with Nathan. I think it's been long enough. We need to sit down and get everything
Yeah.
up to speed about where we're at and what we're doing.
And when the best time it is to bid this thing.
Yes. I think we can cover all those
Yeah.
bases. Right now, I have been getting some emails from vendors regarding the equipment. So we're still in that phase, but if you want, I'll call Luke.
No, that'd be great.
Set up a day. You guys probably prefer an evening, I assume.
So we could do after, can you do afternoon?
Whatever.
I don't, I mean, are you talking like next week?
I would call, I'll know after I talk to them.
I mean, I could do.
I could do any time too. I just
can do
don't
2
think
o'clock
next week.
or after, I could do 2 o'clock if you want to do that.
Okay. Let me
I mean, I know Luke probably doesn't want to be driving back to Indy at 9 o'clock at night, so I mean.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would think that earlier in the day.
Yeah, whatever, because I'm
Yeah, you're retired.
retired, I'm sitting home. I do my household chores.
All right, what I'll do is I'll call and
Just
see
don't
what
wear
days
your
are
apron here.
available and then
You know,
get a hold of you guys and make sure it's okay, and then we'll get it set up for, probably as soon as we can do it, I would think. I would rather get it done quicker than later, so if he's available, next week, I try to set it up then. So, and whoever else they bring, I would prefer they bring more than just Lou, since, he.
Well, especially if he's passing the baton on to somebody.
Yeah,
It would be
so-
nice to know.
I think that I would tell him that if you got other people, I would prefer to meet somebody else from BS Engineering.
Are they doing construction services too? Are they gonna have an inspector out or they are?
That was included, yes, an inspector, so,
Okay.
yes, it was. So,
All right.
all right.
One other thing too is Chuck and I talked and I think this would be a good idea. Chuck agreed that he's gonna put a list of projects together that need to be done and maybe somewhat prioritize them so we understand what's hanging out there. Because I know you guys have got, wish list items, things that need to be done, things that, and it'd be nice to for us to know that, if you can get
So-
that for us.
I'll set it up so that there's projects that are construction projects, like we want to move a fire hydrant to a new location. There's storm drain work, those are actual dig and fix, but there might be other things on that list that will be over here that will be more like, this is something that would sure be nice if we could institute,
Right,
you know, some type of programs that would be beneficial to the people. in town.
that'd be great.
And if you guys have things that you think about that you say, hey, you know, I always thought we should have done this, or I always thought this would have been nice or that. I'm a firm believer that the council, we could prioritize the things that are the most important, and you're not gonna get 20 of them done.
Right.
You may not get 5 done, but you may get 2 or 3 done, that may, you know, be pretty beneficial. So, yeah, I like that idea, so I've already started the list, and then I'll get with my guys and we'll try to prioritize it. And if you guys think something, then when we talk about it, we can throw it all in the pot and then decide what needs to be done. All right, we're working on it.
Thank you.
Okay.
New business, Indiana Department of Insurance payment of $36,267. Can you kind of explain?
So we got this email from the Department of Insurance, basically stating that at one time the town was in this risk management commissions that we funded, and it no longer exists, but the money is still there. And they had asked the legislature if they could close these funds down and give back to the members this money, and it was granted to do so. So I asked Chuck to elaborate too, because it was way before my time, he was in 1980s, I just graduated. So if you could add anything else to that.
I remember it had something to do with insurance for the town. It seemed to me, prior to that, it was very difficult to get insurance on town facilities back then. And they were very expensive. And a group of communities kind of formed an alliance to try to do a co-op, maybe some self-insurance on our own facilities and stuff. And we apparently, I can remember that. But the financial side of it, I don't particularly remember how that all worked, but I think we contributed, and this money's been apparently sitting in there for all these years. I'm sure it was probably drawing interest, and it looks like the way they distributed back was they had some formula that they used to determine that we got $30-some thousand back, which was kind of nice, so.
So I wasn't 100% sure if this was a scam or not, so I, presented this to Brody. I also presented it to the State Board of Accounts to make sure, because my concern was the fact that they wanted us to fill out the direct deposit information so they could present that to the state comptroller. We get money from the state comptroller every month, so why would they need our financial information? So that was the only thing that bugged me a little bit. But State Board of Accounts said that I was one of, many that have already reached out to them, and this was in fact legitimate. I have since gotten emails from their legal assistant saying that they should have all the money to the state comptroller within 30 days. And then after that, it will be sent to the town. Now, the reason why I have it on new business is if you read the State Board of Accounts, they said if we can find out what funds that it was paid out of, that's the funds that we should put back into. But I cannot find any information on this. I've looked for days. So my request is that we put the money into the water fund account. And I was just asking for the council approval to do that. Because the State Board of Accounts said if we couldn't find it to where it came from, to go ahead and put it in the general fund. But I would like to put it into the water department only because
That's where it's gonna be needed.
it's gonna be needed for the filter.
Is there a motion to that effect? Motion.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Thank you.
Next, under new business, park board. Jeff, I'll turn that over to you.
I have Colton Boss, going to replace Archie. He met with Archie last fall, correct? Just want to make sure we're on base with that. Archie went over everything with him, that Archie's duties and maintaining the park and the equipment, correct? Okay. And,
I can pretty much show them. I did it for 8 years.
yeah, I was gonna say, no, Brian had done it before.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'd just like to entertain a motion to go ahead and, I guess, appoint Colton to the position of,
I'll motion that.
I have one question.
Can
Just, can I ask how old he is?
oh, yeah, he's,
Are you above 18? I mean,
yes, he's about
Okay,
18, sorry.
okay.
I should have-
yeah, because I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
There wasn't something, equipment or whatever that he, insurance wise, he couldn't be using, so, okay. So you're good, okay. Sorry about that.
motion.
Second, you second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Thanks, Colton.
You wanna come back, and you're always gonna use the paperwork.
Next, unfinished business, ordinance number 01, 2026, amending permit process. Do we need to, you gonna read this?
Sure. Town of Wanacue, Indiana, ordinance number 01-2026, ordinance amending section 66-72 permit required. Whereas on September 1st, 2022, the town of Wanacue approved the temporary use of excavation for advancing facility installation in the town, subject to the issuance of a permit by the town, and there is a need to penalize the failure to abide by said permitting process.
So exactly what does this do?
We have another situation, like the guy that we just had, then we fine up to $2,500
Okay,
for each occurrence.
That's what happened.
Bradley Hutchinson, Loretta Speedway.
What happened?
Chuck.
Chuck, that was, or was it Jeff that was dealing with him? Okay.
Well, we had a board crew out there, we told him not to bore. And, well, he's kind of an arrogant, cocky guy. And then he basically, at the end of the day, he bored it. Without, without our permission, or we didn't mark anything. I'm hoping he won't be back, because Jeff did some calling, and, they said they would send him to another area. We had trouble with him out in the Legion. He called in with emergency locates at 8:00 at night, because somebody's TV wasn't working. You know, I mean.
What company was it? Just curious, getting all
Rolling Communications.
the rolling communications.
Yeah.
Just making
You know,
sure.
just stuff like that,
Did we buy them?
Not, no, that's why we're doing
That's why
this.
we have that.
now we have it,
The ability to do.
yes, so. We have a motion to approve this,
Motion.
Second.
all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So we just need to, this just need to go one time on this, right? For passage?
Oh, yeah, we did the discussion.
We did discuss it.
Okay, so like, how many of these you need signed, all three?
Yep.
Oh, wait a second, hold on. These are the official ones to
This is
sign.
official, that's all right. So I don't sign and pass them down.
All right.
Motion to
The second,
Second.
favor, opposed. Any other business? Want to hear from the two guys from South Central? Any public comments? No public comments, motion to adjourn,
motion.
Second.
all's in favor? Oh,
Real quick, the first part, Jeff, I was from April 15th, correct?
We're done.
So he was paid on the 30th, I mean,
Okay.
the end of every month. So
Okay.
he'll have
I
a
got the
checklist.
fourth, 15th, okay.
He'll have a checklist for the whole month, and then he'll have that out for 2 minutes and he
April, May, June, July, August.
through November.
One more for you.
Denise, how do you do that? Did you write him a check, you compare the stuff, make it
We
positive?
have either way, he wants a direct deposit, live check, whatever he wants. Most people do direct deposit.
Also been on that special.